What's happening, fellas? Just laying down on the job here, chilling, you know, another day in the hood. Nothing new. Actually, we're actually underneath the transporter. What's up, boys?
What's up, man?
Making the magic happen under here.
You know the deal.
We this is an actual, the bottom of the transporter is solid steel, and we're actually doing like a 3-stage process where we're scraping it. We're using POR 15 metal clean on it. That's Leo down there doing the scraping part. And once it's scraped thoroughly, Ronnie's doing the POR 15 metal clean. Then we use to process something called POR 15 prep and ready. It converts just this little surface rust on the solid steel to almost like a primer. And then we're going to use Raptor 2K primer on here, which is gray. And then we're gonna top it with a Raptor bed liner. And in between where the bottom's welded together here, these little weld spots right here. You see one right there? You see that? And one right here. We're gonna put a 4200 sealant in here. So that'll be sealed and then primed. And the bottom should be looking as good as the top. So we got it up on the hydraulic jacks. The jack stands underneath it. And the wood, the rear is blocked up on wood. To detailing, cleaning, scraping, using the cleaner degreaser and the metal prep on the undercarriage. This is the product, the POR cleaner degreaser. This works excellent, industrial strength cleaner. And this metal prep is a metal etching rust neutralizer, so that bare rust that you saw on the undercarriage will be turned into, well, it just basically neutralizes it. And then we're switching over to this product called Raptor 2K. So
Raptor epoxy primer, then the Raptor.
Dean, what are the products again we're using here on the undercarriage? After I already mentioned the metal cleaner degreaser and the metal prep, you did some research and
we're going to use the Raptor brand epoxy primer, which is a gray epoxy primer, and then over that we're going to do the Raptor black bed liner,
which we used on the in the museum on the cabinets, and we also used it on a trailer, and it's been really good. Also, the last trailer we restored, we used it on the trailer floor. So we also since the wrap is going on it, we're using this product called 3M Marine Adhesive Sealant. Explain what you're doing over here.
Taping both sides of the joint and to create a couple of straight lines. And there's caulk in here already, but we're gonna get a little more build on the caulk. We're gonna do another layer to clean it up, and there's a few cracks and gaps. So
want to show them when you finished? You got one over here.
Yeah, so we're going both sides.
I got to show you the before and after. This is the after, which looks like it just came out of the factory fresh, and it kind of fills in the gap in between the two panels because here it is right here. That's what it looked like before, and we had it professionally done by a company. I won't mention who they were, but if you look at what they did, I guess we've been better off doing it ourselves because it was done last winter. So we're redoing the entire thing because it was just kind of a sloppy ass, half-ass job, kind of messy. So
you can do it before and after here if you want to show this gap, and I'll go ahead and do this one right here.
Perfect. The finished product is 1,000 times better than what we started with for sure. And as you go down the side, you can see, it's just not a real smooth application.
This is how we're doing it once the tape's on. I'm just gonna get some material on here, not getting just basically in the crack.
The wrap is gonna go right over this, so having it nice and smooth is key. Otherwise, you'll see the seam. There was a little hole in the seam right there.
I'm gonna go real tight with this.
This isn't your first rodeo. How long have you been doing this for, Dean?
Well, I did this exact method on a job once in construction, but it's been never on a trailer, I'll say that.
Dean is a retired union carpenter after how many years? 30?
About 27.
27. So he knows, he learned a few tricks of the trade here that
Get this.
look at that.
I'm gonna do one more swipe here because
Day one of our probably 10 or 12 day preparation for Daytona, getting the rig ready, doing the much needed annual undercarriage maintenance that Woody and Ronnie and Leo are underneath there, and they are doing an awesome job. So stay tuned. We're gonna have the bottom looking as good as the top. Dean's working on the joints over here. I showed you a little bit earlier. He's gonna do a demo on one right here, which will actually give you a better idea what you're starting with and what it ends up as. So I can show you a finished product here, but give you the rundown on it. To the new Alcoa wheels with the new Michelin tires that we have on the rig. Didn't cut any corners there. I've got brand new Alcoa hubcaps that they're going on it. These are not the Alcoa hubcaps. Those are the original ones. So that should tighten it up pretty good. He's making the magic happen back here. What's going on, John?
Good. Polish it.
What's the process you're using on this, John?
I used the polish tab, like the number. Yellow one, purple one, the white one. Use that.
So yellow is first, purple second, white is third.
Right. Then we use the 440. What? Clean it, polish it.
Yep. This beats the hell out of working on computers like we did for the last 20 years, right?
Definitely different.
More exercise for sure.
Right.
It looks like chrome when you're done, huh?
Right.
So Carlos is over here. Carlos did the first test area. How's it going, Carlos?
Yes, sir.
You making the magic happen?
Yes, sir. Me and Johnny right here putting the shine. King of Pain.
It looks good. Looks really good. We're gonna be looking good. Roll. If you come to Daytona, Carlos more than likely is coming with us. Ronnie. I'm not sure who else is going on the team. I'm pretty sure Junior's going. Maybe Jordan. Certainly me and Christy. He might be coming. Of course, the professor Bill Blythe. He'll be coming. So we're gonna have. This is all aluminum. So normally has like a dull look, and this is after. Well, it's actually a multi-stage process. We sand it with. Want to show us the different grits you sand it with, Carlos?
And you know how dented the aluminum is, then you can go deeper with 80. But for this particular application,
because we had done it previously, we originally started with 320,
Yep.
600, and 800. We did it. It was done last winter, and now we're taking it a step further. And what grit are you using now?
right now we use it on the 320, 800, and 1000 to get it nice and smooth. Take out all the surface scratches off of it, and then buff it with the 3 stages.
So it's really a 6-stage process, then, right?
Yep.
We like the Duragold product. We buy this off of Amazon. This is an 800 grit.
And it works great. This is 1500,
Yep.
and then we got the 320 here.
So you start with 320,
So 320.
and then you go up to 600 or 800,
Yep.
and then all the way up to 1500. That's the last one. So, yep, that's how you make the magic happen. It's not rocket science, but it's a lot of work. You can take raw, dull aluminum and turn it into something that looks like chrome. In the gap where the green tape is in the middle, we're actually putting a chrome wrap in the middle there, and up at the top, and then at the top it's going to say Kaplan America. Then it's going to say New England Motorcycle Museum, cash for bikes, and then there's no traffic on the extra mile on the bottom, just like my other trailer. So Christy's already got the wrap designed, and Ben from Aggressive Graphics is going to be coming down here in, I think we're down to 11 days before he gets here to do the wrap. So we have to get all these, like, I think 600 feet of seams sealed, and 253 foot, 13 foot tall sides polished up, all the aluminum polished, and the whole undercarriage done. Because when he's here doing the wrap on this, we don't want to be creating any dust, and we want it to go smooth. We're going to take all the lights out of the back, the lights out of the top. We got to take the Cobra Motor Coach decal off the top there, and the 3 bumpers. These are custom made stainless steel doors that I had made. They had originally it was built with the plastic ones. I put these stainless ones, really nice. We put stainless trim around the docking lights. So fenders will be polished like chrome, a little better than they are now. So how's this one coming?
I just actually cut this caulk out of here because it was failed.
Yep. So this gives you an idea. Yeah. So there's This is the way this was built. These are 48-inch panels, and he bends the end of them, and then I think rivets them together. I'm not really sure. Maybe they're screwed into the. I'm not really sure, but I wasn't there when he built it. But so there's a gap in the middle here that you got to put the seam sealant on, and this is what it looks like with it removed, because the wrap's going to go right over there, and the smoother it is, the better it's going to look. So we're using the 3M sealant on the seams. Some of the other this is something we like to use, Pro 40 on polishing the aluminum after you do the 3 different type of rouges. That's the final step. Glass cleaner, simple green, Mr. Clean, Dura Gold of pretty much every grit from 220 up to 1500, and lots of rags. These are the ones we do on the final finish on the painted surfaces. The paint job is pretty much pristine on the trailer because, well, the guy who built it passed away 2 weeks after he had it done in a plane crash. That's a whole nother story, but so it's never really been used. We've only used it a couple times, but got some brushes for doing the undercarriage, nooks and crannies. These are really good. These are Dura Gold 4-inch abrasive filament nylon bristle cap brushes, rather than the old school metal ones. These remain the same grit all the way through, just like kind of like a weed whacker almost. Weed whacker string. All our eye protection, and we got the Zephyr. We buy these kits right from Zephyr. Includes a Pro 40, and then your 3 different yellow, white, and purple buffing wheels, and the rouges, and everything you need in one package. And here's our project plan. It's got quite a few steps to it. This is page 1, page 2, page 3. So everything we got to do here, the 51 steps to getting this thing ready for Daytona, our first trip out to see the pup. See you guys. It's all there. It's quite a bit of work to do. In addition, some more. This is for the wood flooring on the inside, Bona wood floor. This is a Bosch or Bush aluminum polish and stainless polish. This will be a final coat for the front of it. Some of it doesn't really need much attention at all. Like these are new last winter, so it really doesn't need much. We just replaced those lights, and I gave the order in writing. I was like, I'd like either black or chrome ones, and I showed up and they're white, and I was like, oh shit, because the wrap's gonna be black. So yeah, so we ordered chrome one. We're gonna take that and replace that. These are in the wrong spot. These are the clips that hold the. This is for the original door that was on here, and it doesn't work for this stainless one. There's 175 gallons of diesel fuel tanks in here, so because there's a big diesel generator in here, big Kubota diesel generator, 12,000 kVA. So yeah, well, this room's got to get detailed one more time. This is the utility room. There's a bank of 14 batteries right there, and you can see we polished all that, or actually we had some of that professionally polished down at Keystone. They polished these too. We're just gonna do a little touch up on them. They got fingerprinted a little bit. Those are the sewer pipes hooking up the black water down there. The aluminum ramps, we're gonna detail those. So this room will get a little bit of love too before we head out. We have an ATV that goes in here that's wrapped to match the trailer and the race rig, so we'll have an ATV and the mini truck to get around the pits. It should be pretty cool. All this diamond tread plate in the front here is going to get polished one more time too before we hit the road. And the front stainless here this is just going to get the bush polish that I just showed you there. So yeah, we'll be documenting the wrap as it's installed by Ben at Aggressive Graphics. It should be pretty awesome. I've seen what he can do on supercars and muscle cars and different vehicles that he's done, and tons of motorcycles for us. So yeah, the shop is dialed in here. We're ready to go. So thank you for all the people that have supported us over the years that made this dream possible. We've sold over 7,000 people have purchased motorcycles off of us since we opened the shop about 10 years ago. And all the you guys who bought the brand new Gasgases and put us on the top of the chart in New England here for Gasgas dealers, the #1 in the country. We sold more. Everybody who's bought a Gasgas 125 from us. Really appreciate it, as we are the #1 Gasgas 125 reseller in the country, according to Gasgas. Sold quite a few of those. We are grateful for all the support. You guys watching the channel, just watching the channel, hitting the likes and shares and subscribing. The YouTube algorithm takes note of all that, and of course, trying to grow the channel. So thanks to the guys at Cobra who did all the work on the inside of the trailer for us and built this beauty. Christy for designing the wrap, Ben for putting it on, and my team for making the magic happen here every day behind the scenes. Couldn't do it without them. So there's 7 of us working on this. I don't know how long it'll take us, but we got 10 more days so to get the whole thing totally dialed. We're also resealing the roof on it too, which is quite a... Got 4 gallons of roof seal. I'm going to do the seam all the way around the whole circumference of the roof. It's a one-piece roof, but it needs to be resealed every once in a while. So while we're in here, and thanks to Steve, the guy who rented us this absolutely beautiful shop that we're in right here. We're going to be in here for, well, till Daytona Bike Week. It has radiant heat flooring, which is really nice, and super high ceilings, so plenty of room to get up there on the roof and do what we got to do. Show them how to do that, Carlos. Tell them what you're doing. What's the technical? The description of it is basically the pad is it gets hard because of the compound and that breaks it up. But I don't know if there's a technical description. But this is it's called a rake, and you can buy these on online for like, I think this one was like $40. But you need that to clean the wheels because the compound builds up on it, and the compound is like really hard. So it comes in different grits too. It's like a big bar.
At the end of the night, it's gonna be gone.
Yeah, it's gonna turn into magic chrome. Thank you again, all of our supporters, and definitely grateful for all the help we've had to get where we are from our staff and the all our supporters, all you viewers, our sponsors, Motul, who helped us out a lot in 23, and looking forward to 24 with all you guys. We'll be raffling off that new Gasgas at Daytona, so stay tuned for that. We're giving away a brand new Gasgas 125. Thank you all for watching, and God bless United States of America. There we go, Cobra Motor Coaches, Ontario, New York. Make some beautiful rigs up there.